evening, you beautiful butterflies. So in today's video, I am going to be using and creating, this is what I'm going to be creating. Jack-o'-lantern and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm going to be using the Glow in the Dark range of Flexigel. So this is 3D nail art. So yeah, I've already started doing the Sally because I wasn't originally going to record it, but I thought, you know what, why not? So I'll be going back and forth between the two. So here I am creating Jack's head. I will leave a list of all the glow-in-the-darks colours that I used. And I think this one is Powder Puff. I've put them all back, so, and I'm in pitch black. So yeah. So while that is curing, as you can see, I've already sculpted her body out. So now I am using some of the other glows in the darks to create her dress. And as you can see, yes, this is not the colour that we're going for, but the colour that it turns when it glows in the dark is exactly the colour that I'm after. This was a very long video, to say the least. So yeah, I've had to cut lots out just to try and fit it all in. This is Marmalade, and this goes like a yellowy colour when it glows in the dark. Or maybe it's much like a mustardy colour. Yeah, so this is her dress that I'm creating here. So I just showed you there that eventually I'm going to be using a 3D sculpting gel as well. That is going to be for her hair because it's the only red that I really had, because Auburn from the Flexigel range is very translucent, so it wouldn't work. So I'm just sculpting her eyes out. I wished I didn't do this. I wished I'd like sunk it into her head rather than placing it on top. So yeah, which made doing her eyelashes and her eyeliner a little bit harder to do because I had to go around the actual eyes itself rather than had to go on it rather than around it, if that makes sense. It looks like an alien now. I mean, I'm creating an alien. And when I'm happy with that, I'm going to cure that. Stop faffing with the eyes. Just put it in the lamp. Now I'm using black. This is going to create the bat that is on just under Jack's neckline. So yeah, it's just a bat kind of shape for the head. And like I said, I'm just using the black Flexigel here. Jack has not really much detail really into him. Really, I was trying here to like put indents in there for the eyes because I was going to put glow in the dark in the eyes, but I didn't bother in the end. I just used a white gel paint to create his eyes. to take some of that black away because I'd put far too much on there. So I just dipped my carving knife into some surgical spirits just to remove that away before setting it. Now I'm just softening up here her hair now, and now we're going to create her hair. This was the perfect red for her hair as well. Making sure I get that crease in as well, her parting. Once I've done this, get it down right down to her shoulder. Those back areas at the back of her head, you can see I will fill those in. Then I'm going to take my carving knife and just put some detail into her hair, just to give her some, looks like strands of hair. I'm going to put that in the lamp to cure. Back onto Jack. So now we're going to create his shirt, which is like just the belly area that you'll see. I wish I'd done it on longer tips. I've done a few of these Jack and Sally sculpted. I've done some last year or the year before that, which were probably better than what these ones are, maybe. I don't know. But they're on my Instagram, in my photos. So now we're back to Sally, and we're going to do some detailing on her face and her scars and so on, and the rips and stuff. Just going to give that quick flash cure. I did miss a bit out on there, I think. Like this, I missed a circle a bit out. Just creating some swirls on this side of her dress. I was using, as you saw, the photo as reference. It's not going to be exact. So yeah, I'm giving her her smile and a few scars. Then we're going to give her some red lips. And these gel paints are from Nailchemy, the artisan gel paints. I'm struggling with her lips. I'm sure I'll wipe them off at one stage. I don't know whether I kept that in or not. Yeah, I think I wiped it off. Yeah, there we go. create her nose. Remember, I'm using a drawing as my example, so I am just trying my best to follow that. Looks like she's got a witch's hat for her nose there. So here I'm just going around her eyes to give her the eyeliner. It goes all the way around her eyes, or up the top. And where I was on about leaving, I should have wished I had put her eyes, sunk her eyes into that base colour that's her face. I would have been able to do her eyelashes a little bit better than what they were. But, you know, you work with what you've got. There we go, giving her pupils. And there we go. There she is. That's Sally. Well, my version of Sally. Right, back to Jack. So we're going to give him his smile now. I've done this a few times as well. It's a bit too thick for my liking. So now we're going to do the little crosses and slits, the stitches I should say, on his mouth. And we can do his nose. He's pretty simple to draw on, well, his face is anyway. It looks good once he's done. My gel brushes that I'm using are from Glitter Bells. They are my nail art brushes. There we go. And there he is. And that's him done. And then I'm just going to do some highlights on his jacket, some grey, and give the bat its eyes. And yep, then we're done with that. So yeah, I'm going to let you watch this bit, and then I will show you the finished results afterwards. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like how I created Jack and Sally from the Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will leave you the pictures to show how they turned out. Bye.